Hey friends, Pastor Mark McElraith here, and today is Monday, March 14th, and our daily devotional reading is on page 353 of our Reservoir book, and we're also looking at the Gospel of John, chapter 6, verses 35 through 58. If you haven't had a chance to read that yet, I encourage you to stop the video here and go read that, and then come on back and join us again. Well, have you ever heard the words, "Oh, I am starving"? I know I've said that many times, always hyperbolically, but I have experienced hunger. I am sure many of you have experienced some level of just feeling hungry. You know, in our text today, Jesus says in John 6, verse 35, he says, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never be hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty." What if we were to say, "Oh, I am starving for Jesus right now. I'm starving to know him more. I'm starving to hear his voice in my life." You know, we are right now in the midst of Lent. This is a season in which many of us and many of our brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ intentionally deprive ourselves of food. We call that fasting. We intentionally feel that hunger. Why? Why would we do this? Well, there's certainly a number of reasons for fasting, but one of the key reasons is when we fast, it helps us to understand that true spiritual food is of more importance in many ways and more significance, has more significance in many ways than physical food. As a matter of fact, it is of eternal significance, is it not? I have to confess to you, there have been times in my life where I don't come to the bread of life like I should. I haven't come to God's word like I like to. I haven't allowed myself to focus on who Jesus is. I find that I'm distracted with life's activities, and I don't break away to pray like I need to. I just simply don't come to Jesus. Well, I find that when that happens, and I finally do return, I always get the overwhelming sense of refreshment and renewal. It's wonderful coming back like that. And then in those moments I ask myself, how come I don't do this more? This is wonderfully filling. I've been starving. I've been starving for Jesus. It's then that I realize I've been experiencing spiritual hunger pangs. I've been starving. I've been starving for the fruit of the Spirit. I've been lacking love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. I'm starving in all those areas because those are spiritual hunger pains. How do you experience spiritual hunger pangs? What are the indicators in your life that seem to be evidence of spiritual starvation? Evidence that you need to spend time being filled up with Jesus. Are you hungry for spiritual food? Well, the good is right now we are filling ourselves, are we not? We're able to spend time in God's Word and time in devotion and reflecting on who Jesus is. So let's continue to be in Bible study and in small groups and participate in worship and have time of private prayer. Let's come to Jesus daily and be fed by Jesus. After all, Jesus says, John 6:35, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never be hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty." Are you hungry? Let's eat.